driver. I go back there and pick them kids up. Some of the parents say, I don't know, I want my kid to get on that bus or not. I'm coming in that bitch with that bitch to the bottom. I burned a tank of, I burned up about 2 tanks of gas a day. It fucked up when they told me, said, wherever you go, you take the bus with you. Shit, I be all on the block and everything with that motherfucker. You know, wherever I get in with some gas on them, I got that radio up there on the ass. Thump. Huh?
This Should Stop Podcast. THISYOURSTOP podcast. Search it just like that on YouTube and any other social media platform. But party foul, especially on YouTube, because we want you to subscribe, like, comment, talk your shit, or even thumbs down it. We want to hear it all. Johnny Tsunami, Machine Gun Johnny, Johnny Leyenda, Johnny Jesse Raphael, Johnny Winfrey, and...
You already know who it is and what it is. Fuck with your boy, you dig? Look up that This Should Stop Podcast. You already know we need them supports, we need them likes. So more than anything that you could do for me, just subscribe to the podcast, like the podcast. That's good enough for me. You dig? You don't have to know who I am. But we back at y'all with another one, and you already know what we do.
Hashtag This Should Stop Podcast.
Baby.
You don't need to know who I am. I just talk to you every other day.
Talk to you every other day. That's it.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
I'm just like that bitch you don't know on Instagram.
You talk to her every day, but you don't know her.
Every day, you don't know that bitch.
I love you. Heart
you know
emoji. They be bad though. Happy birthday,
That's some bad bitches
Collins.
On Instagram.
They do.
Wow. I've been trying to hold that one in the cut. I didn't want to say nothing about it. But what's her name? What's her name we was talking about?
Which one? They all kind of bad.
Herbo's BM with her big ass head.
Oh, I don't know whose BM it is, but Ari.
Ari, that's G Herbo's BM.
Oh, I don't be knowing. I just stuff.
Her little ass is at the BET Awards looking for real. No
and
bullshit.
Jada.
But one thing I really say is she's one of the females that always on the gram that be killing shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. Other little shorty with the dreads, what's her name? That be having a little 10 shits, kind of like, yo, she be rocking them anyway.
Oh, Grace.
Yeah,
with the tats.
Shout out to the Grace family, man. That's dope too. And respect the homeboy. I definitely like the shit he's on with his family. He's definitely going hard and showing like what a family is. So I definitely respect that. You know what I'm saying?
And Jada and who's the other one I love? Anyway, if you get into it, I love you. Whatever you're gonna do.
But there's some bad bitches on Instagram.
It do be. But what I was laughing at is, we getting off subject real quick, but I'm going to just say this little piece. It be some bad bitches on Instagram.
Yeah, shout out to Mimi too, man. That was a good look. Follow back on Instagram. You dig? She stayed looking good. So to all the niggas from Boston that don't know, look her up. Real Talk with Mimi. You know what I'm saying? She's another baddie. Let's go.
From 5150, right?
I was saying,
right?
Yeah.
Damn, so they
See,
can know.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
So we can talking about. They don't know.
Man, listen, right? But I was thinking, I was like, nah. Depending on what you got going on, social media is not a bad spot. You know what I'm saying? Because it really give you time to link with motherfuckers you normally wouldn't link with. You know, I'm different about this shit like every other day.
Yo,
so
I'm about to say, go back to the other day where niggas is goofy.
I might be like, yo, niggas, yeah, but nah. Once I start linking with the real mode, then, you know, it's kind of real. I fuck with it.
All right. Jesus, Mary.
Shout out social media.
Yo. Happy birthday, Bootsy Collins. What you was about to do? Interrupt me. Go ahead.
I'd rather fuck you. Oh, yeah.
That's not how it goes.
Oh.
I'd rather be with you.
Said I'd rather fuck with you. Ooh.
Shout out.
I went crazy on that.
That's not how the song goes.
Happy birthday, Bootsy Collins.
Started out with James Brown. If you didn't know, he's a badass bass player. I know I'm aging myself, nerding out, but happy birthday, Bootsy.
That's where Snoop got his style from.
Snoop got it from a lot of people, but Bootsy, that's a funky mofo. Ooh, I love me
I
some
want to
Bootsy.
say, don't Snoop got a song with Bootsy?
I'm pretty sure he do.
I think he do.
Fact
got him
check
on one
it.
of them old school joints. I think it is Bootsy and Snoop.
Fact check it, but he's a funky mofo. Shout out, speaking of music, that Slime Luciano music video.
Coming to you soon.
Child,
There's clips floating around. All y'all that seen them clips, get up on there, man. Like and subscribe, man. Niggas need to start supporting Boston shit, man. No bullshit. That shit is really starting to become a problem. Like I tell niggas, man, I like most niggas shit from Boston. You know what I'm saying? Just to show love. Niggas need to start doing that shit. And I'm not saying to rally behind nobody, I say, but whoever you fuck with in the city or, you know, other niggas in the city, man, definitely stop just being in your neighborhood talking about niggas is hot.
Or even if you do that, can you do it hard? Go hard with it. Don't
Yeah,
just
but
be
even
like,
with that,
oh,
it's
he's
like,
hot.
Yo, it's one thing about it, like I said, I like the Boston music scene. I feel like we really going hard. I feel like no time, like no other, you know, when RSO had it, it was real. But right now it's like one of those times. The city's going hard. It's just nobody to put the shit together. But all these low niggas is fire. Like, I fuck with all these low niggas' music. Even low niggas that I shouldn't fuck with their music, I fuck with their music. You know what I'm
If
saying?
it's
That's
hot,
how
it's
hard
hot.
I believe in the Boston shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel you got to give everybody a chance. You got to hear motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was saying about R. Kelly, I can separate niggas from the music, from who you really are on the street. So none of that shit matter to me when I bump other Boston niggas. I fuck with the music. That don't mean I have to fuck with a person personally, or I have to know this person or be chilling with this person
That's
to
kind
like
of
a
not the
person's
same
music.
thing, but I guess I see where you're going, but that is not the same thing. I'm not talking about rapers.
No, definitely the same
Anyway.
thing, because it's like, that's what I mean. If you was to look at it personally, it's a lot of niggas be like, damn, you play that? Shit we done played on the podcast. Niggas would be like, yo, damn, y'all played that? But that's what I'm saying. It's because we have an ear for music. We just don't have an ear for, yo, he's from there, or yo, they from over here. It's like, I feel everybody deserve they just do. It don't matter where the fuck you from. It's real niggas from everywhere. And that's what I be telling niggas to get hip to. Like, it's not your neighborhood's the realest. Like, those real niggas from everywhere. And the young boys that know that is the young boys that get through.
Rapers don't get no play over here. So,
Nah, definitely don't get no play. But
all
what
right.
I'm saying
So
is
you,
you have
you're
to,
bringing two
you
different
have to,
things
you have
together.
to be able to separate the two. And I feel like with Cal's, like I always tell niggas, I'm bumping Cal. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
We know.
To the niggas that don't like it, hey, my bag. But, you know, you ever come to some shit around me, don't be surprised at what you hear.
We know. And you're now in tune to baby oil and coconut water because we don't
Indeed.
mix, but we mix. The
I
He
am
Man
who
Woman
I
Haters
am.
Club and Rape Apologists get play over here. So, anywho, what else?
I am who I am.
Speaking of other music, Nori, we're going there.
Nori said in 98 he was the best fucking thing there was. And
Did he say
was.
he's the best lyricist or did he say
No,
he
he
was the
said he-
hottest?
Nah,
Because there's
he
a
was the-
difference.
He was both.
I'm just asking what he said
He was
specifically.
both. I think
specifically.
I want to say he said exactly what I said. In 98 wasn't a nigga fucking with me. Period. I don't
No,
fuck
but he
who
say
was.
what, he was the hottest
Yeah, that's what I'm
lyricist or he
saying,
was
like,
the hottest shit.
Whatever the fuck it was, he
No,
was,
there's
he
a
was the
difference.
shit.
He was the shit. I'm agreeing with you, but which one did he say? There's a difference now.
Either one he said, he would have been true to
All
it.
right.
Because then I want to say, like, word 98, like, Nori really took control of shit. Heavy control.
Heavy
Without
control.
Capone, heavy control.
Auntie Stuff is a woman of a certain age. 98, 99, I graduated high school, went to college. I went to college at an HBCU in the South. And when I say that Nori was getting, I mean, people knew the words. Now, if you
Telling
think
you.
about in the 90s, it wasn't no internet. It wasn't that much crisscrossing going on. But when I went to my school, I thought I was going to be the only one knowing the lyrics and but Nori was getting heavy rotation.
I'm telling you, Nori was
in
really that
college
shit.
campuses.
Nori has some shit that really make you think. But what a lot of niggas don't know, Jay was like the
J2.
god to money getters. You know, a lot of young niggas that was getting money then really was hip to Jay. But Nori made it cool for the shooters to come out and do some different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nori was really on it, and he started, like, as Melvin Flint, niggas started changing up and getting better, and developing his style really hard. And Nori never been a nigga that was scared to be Nori, and that's shout out to all the Virgos. That's the thing of being a Virgo. You
Team
gonna take the
Virgo.
shit like what it is, you know what I'm saying? And Nori's a Virgo, so Nori always did what he felt. Yo, I want to do this shit. And if you look at his track record, that's why I said I forgot who the fuck he got into it with. It was some young boy.
Recently?
Probably like maybe like 2 summers ago. Maybe we was in quarantine, but him and Nori had words, and niggas was talking.
Cheyenne?
No, it was when Nori had homie on his podcast that had something to do with Tax Stone when he had Troy Ave on it. And niggas was talking to Nori very crazy. Nah, nigga, and sometime me knowing niggas past, it's like I laugh at shit like that because, you know, as much as I know niggas is out here riding right now, you gotta know who the fuck you talking to. And he definitely
They
one of
pedigree.
those, you gotta know who the fuck you talking to. Cause he's definitely a nigga put all this shit aside. What up? We coming up there, you already know, nigga, them M-Unit niggas, CNN, Queensbridge, Left Rack, you already know Nori done put on for niggas. You know what I'm saying? He done been the head of a lot of shit.
Network.
So
Channel 10.
definitely that type of shit be funny. But Nori 98 was that nigga. Take nothing from him. Wasn't bullshitting.
I mean, if you don't believe it, who else? You got to fake it till you make it. Not saying he was faking it. But if you don't believe it, who else going to believe it? And that goes with rap, singing, dressing, podcasting.
I'm telling you, when
Work.
he came out with what? That shit was crazy.
Yo, I'm out of breath thinking about that.
That shit
shit
was
was wild.
crazy. And like what was dope about Nori, a lot of people don't know, like Nori was really the first nigga to swing in and out of like black shit and Spanish shit. Like he could really come on some hood shit, but then really go fuck with Terror Squad, go fuck with Pun and them. Like Nori was really, even with that reggaeton, like when he
Shout
was
out
on that shit,
reggaeton.
like Nori killed that
Black
shit. You know what I'm saying?
music. I don't care what nobody say. Reggaeton. I don't care who you see doing it now. That is a black. Well, every music is black music because we started everything. But reggaeton is black music.
Telling you.
Nori, if you ain't know, is Afro Latino. So shout out that favorite Nori song and or verse. Go. Or is that too loaded? So song or verse.
A song would probably be, you know, everybody's favorite shit on.
I don't know what everybody's favorite
My Life.
shit is.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's gonna be everybody's favorite. Nori
You think so?
song.
Because
Fuck
everybody,
shit.
there's a lot of people that I know that I would think would know the song, don't know the song. I'm not talking about you.
Nah, I'm
but-
talking about like niggas wasn't, cause for one thing about it, that album was hard, but that was the shit that gets you like thinking and like, you know what I'm saying? Nori was, yo, I'm telling you, man, if y'all don't know, go back, get that nigga album, man. That nigga for sure came hard.
Y'all see I'm thinking about the lyrics in my
Like
head.
he came hard. That I Love My Life, but I think Nori's best verse.
All right, wait a minute. That's your favorite Nori song. Who had the best verse on Banned from TV? If you don't know it, Google it now.
I think Cam had the best shit, man, and I know a lot of niggas is gonna look at me crazy, but in
I don't
that
think so.
moment, I don't think
That ain't my
like,
favorite, but I don't think niggas will look at you crazy
Nah,
for it.
Cam shit was my shit.
My favorite verse on Banned from TV is, I can't pick one. So it's either, if I had a gun to my head and I couldn't think, Pun,
Punk
Kiss,
killed that shit.
Nori. Cam's in there, but it wasn't my favorite.
Cam was really I think back then, I don't know, for some reason I think I seen the whole development of Cam. Like it was something about Cam that was just like crazy. Like when you caught him, then as he started, and once he got that Rockefeller shit, it was over.
I mean, he definitely had the skills to pay the
because
bills.
how
I'm
Nori
not-
had a year, Dipset had some summers to where if it wasn't Dip, niggas wasn't even fucking with it. That's a fact. Dipset had like 3-4 summers.
All right, well, the first thing that comes to my head is I ain't never seen a nigga that's too live to die. That is simple, but it is not, and it is true.
Nah, that shit's that shit's fire. That's an official one.
And I'm a bubblehead. I never listened to
Yeah,
nothing
that
my
shit
mother
was
said.
crazy.
Like just little tidbits. Just
But up to date, looking at it, that was me really just being on some Cam. If I was to try to say like right now, who had the hardest joint, be Big Pun.
the hardest verse right now.
Word.
As
Hardest
a
verse
older
on it.
person.
Like Pun had the really understanding what everybody was talking about. Like Pun had the hottest shit. And why
Hashtag 80s babies.
Pun is probably one of the few niggas that smoke like
Anybody that he
anybody
got on.
you ever been on the shit with. I'm trying to think like who the fuck you ever heard with Pun that you was like, nah, they went. Pun always was on the track. I don't give a fuck if it was
Whether it
him
was
and Terror
his-
Squad, like him and some other niggas. Cause Pun done been on shit with like, cause I want to say, ain't he on Fantastic Four? That's Cannabis, Cam, Nori. I think Pun might have been. I'm not sure, but nah, like I can't really.
Gonna say,
He's
but
like one of the
fact
few
check it.
niggas that I could think of, but
There's always a but.
I hate that we always say. I don't think
That we put in
Pun
so many-
shit is impeccable.
the wordplay,
But
the
what's the
breath
name?
control. Who?
Never really been smoked on no shit on
Who?
Jay. I don't know why I can't right now. I'm thinking he's another person never been smoked on no shit. And you know who's another nigga never been smoked?
Who?
Top 3.
Yo, wait a minute. Jay never been smoked, but remember when Ether dropped and Nas said,
No, I'm talking about on the same song. Like being featured or him having a feature. The only nigga I think came close was maybe Beans. To where you done heard a track where you probably could be like, all right, Beans got him right there.
underrated, another underrated. You know, I say Mobb Deep's underrated. Beanie Siegel underrated.
Never been, damn, probably
To
unless
me.
he was Jay, unless he was with Jay. But other than with, I think when Beanie really showed his lyrical workout was when him and Scarface went back. I think from there it was like, for me, it was over. It was like, nah, this nigga is that nigga. There's no fucking around. And then, for you niggas that don't know, because y'all didn't have CDs and tapes back
Not
then.
that
This
this
when shit
man-
was on tapes and CDs. But that nigga say, yo, you finished, and the nigga Bean went to the fucking beat. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, shit was crazy. Look that up, Scarface
I'm
and
about
Beanie
to say,
Siegel.
all you musical
That shit
children,
official.
all you musical children, I know we getting into our 80s babies bag. Please look into it. The shit's fire. We're not just going into our grumpy grandma and grumpy grandma bag. Look into it. The shit's fire.
Yo, no bullshit.
What?
That song might be the only song I can think of. Two motherfuckers that
What song, please, so they can know?
Scarface and Beans on Mac and Bride is the only song that can go up against anything with Kiss and Styles P. Cause and they kill shit. But now I think Scarface and Beans. Well, we already know because they fucking on Beans killed Kiss.
What about a battle?
What the fuck?
What
Beans
about
killed Kiss? What the fuck?
what
we
about
talking
we? I know we saw.
Beans killed Kiss.
I know we already saw the battle. Kiss been in a couple battles, but Beans and Face. No, I think that wouldn't be a good battle.
I think Beans and Kiss might have been would have been the Gucci and the Jeezy up north shit.
And you really got to go in your musical bag, and you really got to
Cause I
know
don't
music
think
to
50
get
and
into
Ja,
it.
even though that was like one of the biggest joints, 50 another nigga just stage presence, man. He gonna beat the shit out of Ja.
Well, we
Cause 50
No,
gonna
that's
talk that shit.
it's
50
not gonna
gonna
happen. But
50 might fuck around, still Ja. Like
what about one that is
Bitch ass
really gonna
nigga.
happen? We talk about verses every other pod because the shit is phenomenal.
nah, versus is crazy.
So, who, if you could wave a magic wand,
But back to Nori, get that nigga his flowers, man. Real shit.
fuck what I said. Back to Nori.
Nah, real shit back to Nori because we went way off. But give Nori his flowers. He's one of the niggas that really deserve it. Like, no bullshit.
And not only that, his whole platform is giving people their flowers. So I wonder when they're gonna flip it. And even though it's his
Dory,
show,
you know you a Virgo too, dog. You gotta shut the fuck up sometimes. Like, you just
I know you
going.
ain't
That
motherfucking
nigga
talking.
I know you lying.
I know you lying.
Nori be just over niggas.
Pot, meat, kettle. Pot, craft, kettle, nori.
But
because the man can't.
Drake chips, Nori always kind of remind me of that shit I'm on. Because even with like how he move with the Drake chips, it really don't be about him. You know, he be having Pone in them on. Definitely official.
I think there should be an episode where they give him, the man that gives everyone their flowers, he should get his. I think.
No, definitely.
That would be a cute little show. Everybody show up like This Is Your Life. Y'all don't remember that show. Anyway. What else, big dog?
And that nigga on Marriage Boot Camp.
Who is?
Nori.
I know you lying. I haven't seen Marriage Boot Camp since CeeLo was on it.
I had crossed through it.
I got to
I'm like,
watch.
who the fuck is that? Dory.
I know it's a new episode, new season, but I haven't watched it, and I be up on my reality
Dory I
TV.
seen on there the bisexual dude that was on Love and Hip Hop.
Ooh.
L.A. I don't know them gay niggas' names. The nigga Mally Mad.
Who? I'm gonna keep saying who.
Bunch of motherfucking nobodies but Nori. That's all I see.
I have to watch.
Nori.
I'm gonna have to do a show on that because I know you don't watch that much, but
Nori's also OG shit.
Shout out to him and his wife. They definitely present a united front, but they also keep it real that shit's not always peaches and cream, but they still present a united front. I appreciate that.
I be telling people, man, I don't know what fucking world they come from that you think it's gonna be peaches and cream with anybody you deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit, that shit's a part of life. But the thing is the shit that y'all get through. The shit ain't about the shit that, you know, could have broke niggas down. It's the shit what niggas get through. And I feel like even with they moving, man, you gotta think a rapper, that's more ass than an athlete. Real shit. Like, you gotta think about that.
Translation, if your man is known, celebrity or not, expect to get fucked on. If he ain't with it, he getting ran over.
That is like, real shit, right? For me to be a rapper and I meet a woman, we like each other. Say the third day she be, you be fuck. I'm not dealing with.
No, we already talked about that a billion times. We talking about celebrities in relationships. We're not talking about just meeting somebody.
I don't even know how to fuck. I don't know how to fuck that. Any nigga that's about you be talking to him about girls, like, I just don't understand.
But we're not talking about that. What we talking about
I'm talking about niggas in the hood. If a nigga in the hood in the eye, I don't know how the fuck you talk to him about girls.
Okay.
How would girls be you be fucking girls?
You know why it might be a thing that comes up is because it's expected, allegedly, quote unquote, for if your man is a celebrity, a rapper, or known, he might fuck on some girls. But, bitch, what you won't do is even entertain another nigger.
I think
what you won't do.
Just like rappers, I think, like with them, it's like if you go entertain it, they can go be with a nigga. About it.
So you... That's cute that you think that.
The fuck?
Men think... See...
No, I am the rapper. You're not the rapper.
So you mustn't ever step out, no matter how many times he steps out on you.
Yo, May, come fuck with your boy, man. You ain't gonna never have to worry about me asking you about no nigga. That's a fact. May, come fuck with me. I'm not asking.
As in the stallion?
Right, I ain't asking that bitch about no nigga. That bitch running the fucking country. You think I got time when I see it to be, so what was it, some niggas on tour?
You would.
Nah, I wouldn't. You couldn't even see me in that shit.
Your male ego, not only because I know you, because you're a man, a male human, your male ego would not be able to be like, oh, she's the celebrity, I'm the common man.
Nah,
so if she fucks around on tour and I can't be everywhere.
For me to be who I am today, that bitch ain't no celebrity to me. That bitch ain't gonna get no celebrity. That's what I'm trying to tell niggas.
Right,
that
so
bitch
she
gonna be like the regular bitch. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
So
That's
that
why
means
she gonna
do
wanna come back all to me. She ain't gonna wanna be around that shit. The fuck you talking about? Like, nigga, you think, who fuck, nigga, she looking for the nigga that ain't with all that. I'm not with that. Yo, you a celebrity? Nah. But I understand you running the world. So with her running and doing shows and doing tours, nah,
so
I
she
don't.
might fall into the dick once in a while.
School, just keep the deposits coming. Fuck all that.
You heard
Just
it here
don't give no
first.
fuck about all that. That's what
You
I'm
heard this
saying.
live first.
Like, yo, I mean, that shit's real life. That shit I deal with my real life. How the fuck could it be a lie?
Oh my gosh.
Can't be a lie if I really motherfucking do it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's like, nah, I don't see me and Meg having a, yo, so what it was a nigga and Be More, you was.
You might not say those words specifically, but let's not act like men folk don't care or are unemotional or unemotionally available when their woman is maybe here. You know for a fact that niggas love to knock a bitch down a peg or two.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
If they can.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm talking about common people and
That's what I'm
celebrities.
trying to tell you. I can meet Beyonce. That bitch will never be here.
God bless.
This bitch will never be in my motherfucking eyesight. Are you crazy? No, I don't give a fuck what she got going on and what I got going on. You think what? I'm going to look at Beyonce like, what? You want me to go get the tray in the kitchen?
What I'm gonna say,
Motherfucking crazy. You know
what,
me,
the tray?
You know me way better than that, nigga. Beyonce fuck with me, nigga. Beyonce's taking out trash, nigga. You fucking crazy.
Beyonce's not taking out
Nigga,
trash.
I'm like Stedman, nigga. I ain't none of that shit.
Beyonce might cook the meals, but she ain't taking out the trash.
I'm like Stedman, nigga. If you see me,
If you
nigga,
think
you bugging if you
Oprah,
see me do something. You never seen Stedman do shit. You every time you seen him, he was walking by.
With his woman.
That's all you gonna see me do. You will
All
never
right.
see me.
But let's
none
not
of
say that
shit.
Oprah's taking out the trash when she ain't. Now,
The fuck are
Simmer
you?
down
Yeah,
now.
she's taking out the trash.
yo,
The fuck you talking about? She's working. He's home. Who the fuck you think? Come on, man.
he's taking out the trash
Come on, man.
because she's
Cut
at
that.
work and
No,
he's home.
He's not taking out the trash with her going to work. That's what I'm saying. You niggas is crazy. Them type of niggas don't last. Them niggas that look at it like, yo, we equal, baby, with you. No, them niggas don't last. You talking about a K Federline. Niggas ain't K Federlines. niggas is like M nigga. After nigga, fuck that.
Translation is what? Niggas love to keep a bitch down a peg or two and knock her off of her
It's
peg.
not about that. I feel
It
like
is.
any woman that signs on to any man, you know what I'm saying? You should put that man ahead of you. Like, why wouldn't you? That man is supposed to be the head of your household. That's with any man. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're my female, we stop fucking around, you fuck with another nigga, yeah, put that nigga first. Like, what the fuck else would you fuck with him for? Why would you fuck with a man for a man to be your equal? That shit don't make sense. And for you niggas that go for that shit, you were the dumb niggas that I do these fucking podcasts is for. I ain't even got close to talking to you niggas yet, but it's coming. Don't worry. When you start seeing me in these videos dolo, just know it's man conversations. Ain't nothing else. Cause it's a bunch of you dumb niggas that be thinking that, nah, you know what, we eye to eye, or maybe I'm go do it. And that's what I might name this shit.
I'm not playing.
Oh bullshit. He-Man Haters Women's Club. No bullshit.
You don't even know what it's called. What it's called? He-Man Woman Haters Club.
That's what I just said.
You
That's
didn't say
exactly
that.
what we gonna name that shit. But nah, man, niggas need to start understanding that, man.
Oh, right. What else do we need to
Stand up like a man.
knock that bitch down a peg or two? You can't have your bitch thinking she's
Nah,
all
your bitch
good.
is all good. But
Can't have your bitch thinking she's a good woman or doing her thing. You got to make that bitch know. You got to hump. Why is it y'all got to be so
shout out
obsessed
to the nigga
with?
on Sinful to P, man. That nigga once
Why
said,
do y'all have
he
to
said, yo,
humble a bitch? Like, what is the obsession
you the
with
person
humbling?
that get the gift. You not more important than the gift itself.
It's not about who's more important.
Like,
It's about when we're talking about heterosexual relationships. It feels like, it seems like, and shows like that men live to humble a bitch. I don't understand what the obsession is. If we working together,
humble, man.
we working together, why you got to try to knock me down and
Cash
make
Doll,
me?
come holler at me, baby. Right here.
Well, Cash Doll is pregnant with her man.
I can't take a bitch like that. But
Well,
like
she
I
was
said,
pregnant with her man, honey.
nah, I definitely don't want no humble bitches. You definitely need bitches that are knowing who they are, bitches that are secure. And see, that's what I'm saying. In order for you to fuck with one of them type of niggas, it take for you to be a woman that is secure in who you are. Once you secure in who you are, all that other shit don't matter. The bitches that go through, yo, you know, he think that I'm just, see, that's the bitches don't know who they are. You see, once you know who you are, any one of us, you know how to play your position.
Child, just know that you're the main bitch and there's some side bitches, and you should be the main and the side and the dessert and all this other bullshit, honey. Anyway, on another note, who else you want to go? Who else you want to go to? Because now this is gonna be a whole nother pod. We speaking about music. We can go Meek and Keisha. Or we can go Drake and his alleged cosmetic surgery.
Now we can go Keisha and Meek. Niggas need to start looking up more and finding more out about the music business. You know what I'm saying? Getting more into like the paperwork and what should be saying. I think all of us, you know, myself included, I've been played before. I think we all get played out of not knowing, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I start realizing how much like education is good, self-knowledge is good, you know, looking up shit that you're into, because you need to know the shit that you are into. You're dibbling and dabbling, you know, so if you're a rapper, you know you're going to get contracts. You need to know contracts.
You should know contracts, but have you ever seen a contract? It should be extremely wordsy. Not saying that people are not smart enough, but that's lawyer talk.
Word.
So now
Shout
that goes
out to
into
that, bullshit ass nigga shiz too, man.
So that goes into
it's fucked up ass contracts.
That goes into not only knowing contracts, but having trust in a lawyer to read through the legalese. That's what I call it. Because you could be the smartest whip in the room, but if you don't know legalese, legal talk, contract talk, that shit's extremely confusing.
That's what I'm saying, man. Fuck the lawyer. Niggas get up in there and figure it the fuck out. The same way we all figure out shit, we'll figure it out. Figure it out so when you go up in there, you know. No motherfucking lawyer is going to be for the best of you because he ain't you. So I don't give a fuck about the lawyer. A lawyer won't try to get a percentage of the highest percentage. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, all these lawyers be up under these fucking companies. Most of these lawyers that we can reach. You know what I'm saying? Even when a lawyer say yes to you about some shit, it's because he's involved. You know what I'm saying? So now I think motherfuckers need to start figuring it out, reading it up. All of us, you know. I say that shit now, you know, doing a podcast at some point. Hopefully somebody will fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be a contract. And I want to know what the fuck they talking about. I want to know what I'm signing to. I want to know what I'm putting my name on. I don't give a fuck what a lawyer tell me, because a lawyer going to tell me some shit that sound good. Some lawyers will tell you.
Your own lawyer, not, you know what I mean? Like, you can know as much as you can know, but you're not a lawyer and you didn't study law. That's not saying that you're not smart.
Right.
But you need to know what you can know, and then there's some things that you just will not know because you're not a trained
but
lawyer.
I need to know, once the lawyers start communicating with me, then I need to know what this lawyer is talking about. That's what I'm saying. A lawyer, even in court, we talked about this shit. A lawyer is there to give you the best advice on what you should do. Mm-hmm. The fucking decision is yours.
It is.
So if you still, at the end of the day, y'all went through this shit 5 hours, you don't understand, no. Don't just, because the lawyer's saying, yo, this is it. Like, motherfuckers been watching the Woo. They missed out on good deals.
Oh, my God, I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is, when you get to that point in your stardom or your career, you're not going to know everything. So, no, the lawyer is not God, but you need to go through lawyers until one can explain it to you plain as day in layman's terms.
I guarantee you right now, because we were talking about Meek and Keisha, if you was to go to both of them right now, it's a different conversation than it was when they got played. them getting played made them step up to know. You only know you got played because now you done seen something new. Until you figure it out, you don't realize you got played. So that's what I'm saying. The value of the information is in you. It's not in no one else. Because once you know, that's how you realize, oh shit, damn, that was a little 60, low 100 he got away with. That's how you know, because now you know the real legitimacy of whatever contract you're signing. And that's what I'm saying. I think now, if you went to sit down with me from 10 years ago, 2 different conversations. And at that time, it's like everything for that nigga in the beginning was to eat. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck I feed my family? How the fuck I get up out of here? I can't be in Philly every day. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas know it's like, yo, that's where they catch us at. Because a lot of us, when we do dope shit, we're at the bottom doing dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're doing dope shit, but it's a lot of other shit around us fucked up regardless if it's, yo, my kids and my moms or just my living in general. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling niggas, a lot of niggas, my interviews is more about who was you before all this shit. Like, I could care less about once you got the check. I want to know who you was when shit was regular. What made you feel to go into them circumstances? You know, I feel everybody go through something that put them, yo, I'm going to push this shit for the better, or I'm going to push this shit to the end. So I be wanting to know more of the backstory. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was it 2 years before the deal? How was you living? You know what I'm saying? How was your team living?
So people that get on maybe can reach down, like Meek and Keisha, for example, celebrity terms, but even local business, maybe you can reach down and drop the jewels on somebody that's coming up so they don't get fucked like maybe you did or you was about to.
And that's how Meek, right now, I feel like he's kind of following the whole blueprint, because in a lot of Meek shit, like he be saying, and like even on Expensive Pain, I think he started with saying like, nigga, I was the nigga with nappy braids that came. Like, niggas know where they came from to push them to where they going. And that's what I tell people, like, nigga, some dark nights and pain that come before success. Motherfuckers think it's just success. Like, yo, everything was good for me, it worked out. No. And most people will tell you that. Even if it's not success, it was some dark, fucked up nights before shit was okay. It was times before it was okay, I didn't think it was going to be okay. Not everything is just sunny and you see the way to it. Like, okay, let me just make this right. And I don't even think that shit, you know, Drake say that shit in a lot. How fucked up he was before. What him and his moms was going through. You know what I'm saying? So I think definitely more of getting up with niggas, that's where my interviews would be. My interviews would be more about the real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Just the upbringing, the growth, and everything up into the rap. And then the rest of you niggas could do that rap shit. That's why I leave it up to y'all to get breath.
And hopefully the people that have made it through the storm will not be so stingy with the information. I know they say the game is to be sold and not to be told, but I don't think it goes for every single thing. If you can help the next person coming up save some heartache and pain in finances, why not?
Fuck no. Because niggas went through blood, sweat, and tears to get where they are. So
no, let the next person suffer?
Fuck no. You have to have, like, see, this is what I'm saying about what was real back in the days. Because shit was commodity. Shit was like a trade. You traded off for something. So you have to trade something for this information. And that's why people don't understand how back in the days we had niggas that be like, yo, I was an intern at Def Jam for 2 years, no getting paid. Like, you have to do something to get this information.
Yeah, it's not saying that you
just don't call a nigga, yo, what's up with you? How you get this moving?
That's not what I said.
No,
you
but
know that's not what I'm saying.
That is what people think. You're bugging. People really think that. My cousin wrote a book. I feel I should be able to just call him and say, yo, cuz, how the fuck you do the book? He should sit down with me and just tell me. I shouldn't invite him to dinner. I shouldn't. Now I'm talking about for the people that don't know. You're talking about us that know. No, I'm talking about the people that don't know. They don't know that shit. Because a lot of people had this information if they knew that. You know how many people fucking uncles are, nigga, own auto body shops, own stores. Why the fuck they not involved? Because they think something should come to them. No, you should say, yo, listen, boom, you own the store. I'm going to come up there and sweep the floor 3 nights out the week on GP.
I am agreeing with that. So that's why I said, you know, good and hell well what I was saying. And what I was saying was not, hey, I do hair and makeup. Let me grab you and just give you the game. You got to come and sweep the floor and wash hair and sweep hair.
We was younger.
And blow dry hair.
We was
yes,
younger
you got to
and we
do
thought
that.
We thought it was, no, this is my fucking cousin or this is my sister. She should just give it to me. That is how people think when it comes to success.
That's
They
not
think,
what I was saying, though.
I'm not. Come on, how many times did I just say I'm not saying that? I just said it's people that don't understand that. There are people that think you should be able to call. Like, I know a bunch of motherfuckers that think that way. That don't realize why the fuck they calls or whatever don't get accepted. Because they think it's just you should tell them. You didn't even say, yo, damn, I'm going to bring you some dinner and yo, can I talk to you?
And now you're in tune to baby oil and coconut water because we just said the same thing, but we still bumping heads about it.
Like, word, like now, and
We
that's
just
what I'm
said the
saying.
same
To the
thing.
motherfuckers that know, y'all know who I'm talking to. So if y'all picked up on that, Joe, then that's good because I'm talking to those people. For the people that don't know, when you come to people that are moving or you see them with a successful business, you should be thinking help before you think information. If you're not thinking how you can help them, then you shouldn't be thinking of getting no information. That whole time of that shit is a true saying when they said the game is to be sold and not to be told. That is why the shit people go through to get their game is not just passable. Some people been locked up. Some people watch people lose their life. Some people done been hurt in this shit. So for motherfuckers to give a person a game, not only is it a reason why I'm going to give it to you, but you have to also be able to utilize it. Because if a motherfucker just give you the game and you don't utilize it, then it was worthless. It was a waste of my time.
I am agreeing with you. And what I'm saying is when people reach down and help, I'm not saying, hey, I want to be a podcaster. Tell me how to do it right now. That's not what I'm saying. So maybe I'll come in and I help you set up. And I'll come in and wipe the tables. And I come in and sweep the floor. And I come in and watch how you do it.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yes, that's how you get it.
The understanding you have is not the understanding everybody have. Why? Because it would be a bunch of that. And it's not. So everybody can't have that understanding. That's what I'm saying. Because me and you understand that don't mean the people watching understand that.
I am agreeing with that. And that's why
you have to tell them.
And that's what we're telling them, I think. That's what,
because when people even hear that, that's what I'm saying. They think, yo, the game is not to be told, it's to be sold. They
and we're not.
You have to buy it with money
because it's not literal.
It's not, and that's what I'm saying.
I would hope that no one would take it literal.
No, people do because they really like.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right.
You can purchase it, but there is ways you can get it without purchasing it.
You are right. So that saying that you've probably heard 1,000 times, it's not literal. The game is to be sold, not to be told. It doesn't mean literally like, hey, you do a podcast, I'm going to pay you $1,000. Tell me everything you know. That's not what I mean by the saying. What I mean by the saying is do your own research and your own work and pick the brain of the person that you're working with and follow them. Shadow them. Do the grunt work. Be the gopher. You got to start somewhere.
But people, we not in. That's what I'm saying. It's hard for motherfuckers to do that right now in these times. See, that's what I'm saying. You're talking about like when we was young, it was like, damn, this nigga's ill. Yo, you want me to wash your car? Like, we didn't have no problem doing that shit to get the game. Like, in some way, I'm going to help you for you to say, hey, yo, you know, look out for boom, 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 whatever have you. It's different now. They don't understand that. You think a motherfucker feel they gonna wash my car? Or you think a motherfucker just feel, yo, I'm gonna go and just be running around for them and doing.
Well, if they maybe, but if they really wanted it, because at a time, Auntie Stuff was in the beauty game, and I was behind master stylists and master makeup artists, and I would do whatever they said. They wasn't asking me to do anything inappropriate, but if you wanted me to wash 20 heads, if you wanted me to wash 1,000 brushes, anything to be in the vicinity of the thing I'm trying to learn, that's what I was going to do.
Wow. But that's what a motherfucker trying to come up and get ahead, you have to do. Especially like you not talking about like me and you. Like me and you probably could, link up, boom, boom, couple out, but you say like a Joe Budden, you would damn near have to be a motherfucking intern for free or some wild
So you
shit.
would definitely be a gopher. That's
like,
what
yeah,
you're just a
before
gopher.
you even get to like, hey cut the camera on for me.
Yeah,
like,
before you even touch a piece of equipment,
you ain't even doing none of that.
You're getting coffee and you're getting chicken wings.
We need chicken wings right now. We throwing it. But see, and that's the fucked up part. Like, they don't understand that no more. You know, I even say that when we look at like hell yeah.
I mean, I don't know
like
nowadays.
When we look at like Crush Grew shit like that, and people really was at them offices at the door. Yo, what's up, yo? Can I just do anything? What the fuck y'all need me to do?
Did you say Crush Groove?
Well, niggas like, yo, what the fuck you need me to do? You know,
Please
I be trying to tell niggas
go,
that shit.
if you have never seen it, if you're a person of a certain age.
That's official too.
Watch Crush Groove. Crush is with a K. Crush Groove is a classic.
Oh, I be trying to tell niggas
God.
that. But like, look at how the 80s and the 90s, how there was people at the door. A lot of people that was in Def Jam building ain't get paid. A lot of people that was on all these fucking labels ain't get paid. Nigga that went to the store and got all the food and all the weed and all that, he ain't get paid. He just probably got some free weed and you know what I'm saying? But like I said, most dudes, you know, shout out to Mob James and them. Those was dudes that felt I could find my own way. And I always tell niggas that, like, that's why I fuck with everybody from Boston. Yo, you could put me on your tour, I help put up the stage, but I feel in any city you put me in, I'm going to be all right. I'm going to find some shit for me. You ain't going to have to worry about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm a nigga, like, I'm going to rock out.
Crush, grooving, body moving.
And that's an official joint, too.
Oh, that's a bad. I got to watch that when I get home. Woo!
And that shit go to, like, the parenting shit you was saying. Like, motherfuckers got to take that game, and you got to get game, man. And I feel it's, I feel fathers definitely get it harder than mothers.
All right. So what
I
he's
don't even want to argue with you on this shit.
So,
but some shit we can go back and forth about all day. You already know.
Uncle Kraft brings up a topic he don't want to argue about. So I ain't gonna argue about it. The people don't even know what you're talking about. But let me know when or if I can chime in, big fella.
Say what you gonna say.
I wasn't gonna say nothing because I wasn't gonna bring it up.
All right, say what you was gonna say.
For example, what he's bringing up is something I said off camera. Parenting is difficult, whether you are a father or a mother. Parenting is difficult. There's no handbook to the shit. But what I said that he didn't agree with is that mothers of children come under more scrutiny than fathers. Now, that's not to say that both don't get scrutiny or scrutinized, excuse me. For example, another example, if a father chooses to leave the home for whatever reason, whether it's a good or a bad reason, he just left and he pays his child support, or maybe he don't, or maybe he just gets his kids on the weekend. But you will never, you will hardly ever hear about a mother that leaves the house. You know what? I'm tired of you niggas. I'm tired of you kids. Fuck them kids. And I'm tired of you, baby father. I'm out. I got other shit to do. I'll pay my child support and I'll get them little niggas on the weekend. You will not hardly ever see that happen on the women's side of parenting.
And you know why, like, far as like hearing about it, you already hear, because one thing I do believe is black men, niggas to curse their moms or show the dirt, that shit's damn near like how a motherfucker feel like talking about Jesus. Like a black male, they mother is like Jesus, so it don't matter what the fuck she did to him. Mm-hmm. And that's
your
the
loyalty
problem.
is to
That's
your
the
mother.
problem why you don't hear how fucked up these women be, because these women do shit that a man would never do. and you could just see by what the fuck is raised in the community. But when it come to us as black women, I mean black men, fucking we don't do the holding shit against our moms forever. Like Mom Dukes could have went through whatever. We feel at some point, yo, we get over it. You know, that's my mom's. Yo, she tried what she tried to take care of me. That's how black men look at it. More of, I feel, every other race feel they can be like, fuck they mother and keep it moving.
You right, but we talking about our race because we happen to be black. So when can a black mother say, just like
I ain't black, I'm brown.
Oh, right. You know what the hell I'm saying. When can a woman of our shared race say or do, I'm going to go and get my own apartment. I'll get them niggas on the weekends whenever I can and not look like a total deadbeat. But when men do it for whatever reason, whether it's good or bad, like I said, he's just being a good dad. He gets his kids on the weekends, probably takes them to the granny's house, maybe keeps them. But if a woman that is our shared race would ever do such a thing, a bitch can't even go out to the club without somebody saying, oh, where's the kids? You never, now I'm going to say never, you never hear when a man is out on the town, oh, what up, brother, where's the kids? No, it's always a woman. Oh, how's the kids? Where they at? A woman cannot get a break or do the same things that a man can do as a father.
More, you know, and I'm not going to say because I know Jennifer had them kids out there hip, but for me as a man, hella bitches ran at you always, yo, what up with your son? Like, real
what
shit,
up
like,
with your kids? It's different from...
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like with men.
Now I'm not saying you are not.
No,
I know this
men in general.
I happen to know this man. I grew up with him. You are not a bad father. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm saying is, it's more quote unquote. I'm not.
But
it's more quote
unquote. Like,
can I finish this? You're not. It's more quote unquote acceptable when a man is out of the house and still being an active father. What's not, quote unquote, more acceptable is when the woman is out of the house and being an active mother.
But I know in these times right now, I know a lot.
She's looked at as a deadbeat.
I know a lot of men that got their kid, and I could tell you this, and this is a fact. Men that have their kids do not take women through the shit that women take men through when they had the kids. Men is not that, yo, you were supposed to get them every other week. Yo, fuck it, you know what you want to see him this week? I'm going to drop him. See, that's men. We always have that. That's what I mean about women. It's something from our mothers that really go into women that we deal with. See, we have that. We could be heated, but certain shit we're not going to take you from. Men are more into that, like, in this fucking broad, yo, but you know what? Yo, the babe, go ahead. Women, fuck that. You were supposed to get them, and that's all you gonna get because everything is really out of emotion. Men gonna deal with shit out of knowing what's best for my kid.
Because men are not emotional.
No, men are, but when it come to dealing with something, men want the best for their kid. And if it's, yo, this bitch is fucking up, but having her and it makes the kid happy, fuck it. I don't agree with it personally. That's how men feel. Men are the type that would have their kid and still never talk down about the mother. Even when they know they could. I don't really hear too many. I never heard a man be with their kid and say, you know your moms ain't shit. Like, word. And this nigga could have just built out from some shit she did. I never heard that. As much as shit I've been through with any of my babies, I ain't never been with my fucking kids and said something wrong about their mother.
So
and down to being
I never heard it either.
And me and Puff go fucking back to back. Anybody know that? Puffy situation know that shit real.
Ladies,
never talk bad mothers, about that bitch. That shit ain't
you've heard
what
it here
is,
first.
Man.
The man can be inconsistent, come when he feel like, cancel when he feel like, but you mustn't keep order in your home. Now, I'm not anybody's mother, but I would just like to think that if you, baby daddy, are going to be, oh, it's your weekend, but you know what? I got something to do. I got a video shoot. Or I got this. Or I'm going out of town. Or I'm doing this. So can we switch weekends?
Nah,
so now you could be inconsistent.
Yo, you know what?
And the woman is not supposed to. And the woman is not supposed to keep some type of order in their home and let you be inconsistent because you're out the home.
For one, don't never motherfucking put your hand up like that. This ain't 93. Don't
like
try
what?
to skirt. Don't do that.
I didn't do your
You
Jamie.
did.
I didn't do
You
no
did
Jamie
the
Foxx.
Jamie Foxx
I
just
did
now.
not do the Jamie
Don't
Foxx.
try to hit me with no shit like that.
I didn't do the Jamie
for
Foxx.
one. Don't do no shit like that ever again.
This the
or your
He-Man.
fucking hands coming off.
Oh.
Yo, but at the same time,
You're now in tune
you
to
fucked
the
my whole thing.
He-Man Woman Haters Club. He was got to take this cutlass and chop my hand off because I was making a point. Someone could be like this, don't put your hands on my face.
Nah, I'm trying to tell you, it's like, the one thing I think women don't understand, and a lot of women don't like to say this. A lot of women don't like to say, yo, the nigga's a fucking very bad boyfriend or husband, but the nigga's a good father. But the nigga ain't shit when it come to fucking with him. I can respect that. I fit in that fucking group. I can fit in that group. I'm not shit probably when it come to that bitch. Now, she can say that.
Let me know when you're done so I can have permission to speak.
But
Jamie
at the
Foxx.
end of the day, for a woman to group it all together, because you don't fuck, and that's where I think with niggas feel fucked up, because a lot of niggas, I think, know that about themselves. They know, I'm a fucked up boyfriend, but I'm a good father. And all you gotta do is let me be a father.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Thank you, Godfather. So now that saying, you can be.
This is the Real Men Haters Club. Like, she hate all real men. If you're a real man, they hate niggas. But go ahead.
I don't hate niggas because you know what? I'm only ever gonna be with a nigga.
How these niggas be doing it? Go ahead.
Let me
Queen.
finish.
Go ahead, Queen.
Sister Queen.
Go ahead,
with
Queen.
a K.
Go ahead, Queen. That's how niggas be. Go ahead, Queen.
Shut
Tell
up.
them how it be, Queen. Niggas.
Let me tell you something. Shut up.
Yeah, that's how niggas really be. Go ahead, Queen.
Is it my turn? Kang with an A. Kang. Anyway, I am only ever going to date, procreate. If I ever let one of these dusty niggas trap me, is going to be with a black man. I'm going to date black men. I love black men, but they are not without their faults. No one is above reproach, including black women. You said you was going to let me finish. Now, the saying, oh, he was a bad husband or a bad boyfriend, but he was a good father. That is subjective. There are layers to it, because I'm going to put it out there and everybody knows that. My parents were teenage parents. My father was not a good boyfriend, but he was a great father. But you know what? He never talked down about my mother. He never put his hands let me finish. Argue with my mother. But no, what I'm saying is there's layers to it. Now, the saying does not go for if you're in the home and you cuss and fight in front of your kids and you put your hands on each other in front of the kids. Oh, he was a bad boyfriend, but he was a good dad. Not if you was abusing emotionally, financially, or physically their mother. Then no, that saying does not go
with each other. Then yes, you still can say that.
If you're
because it's still me and you fighting on a us together shit. We're not fighting over the kids. We both trying to do what's best for the kids. It's just fucked up when it comes to each other.
And more likely than not, the child is present. So now the saying goes out the window if you are calling me all kind of bitches and hoes and withdrawing fatherly support and not coming. You know what? You want to go out of town? Well, fuck you, bitch. I'll get them next weekend. You ain't going nowhere. I'm not going to pick up the kids. You know why? Because bitch, figure it out, because I can't stand you. That is emotional, financial. Then it goes sometimes to physical abuse. That saying goes out the window when the father is doing these things. Now you could be.
Hey, yo, look how you know what's fucking crazy, right? Out of the whole shit that you painted, the whole shit you painted about a nigga being a bad father. I don't know how the fuck a father would it include a woman. Like a nigga being a father has nothing to fucking. That's what I'm saying.
Because if you're mistreating,
would be fucked. No,
if you're mistreating the child's mother,
usually when it's mistreating going on, it's both ways.
If
it's
you're
never just
mistreating,
one way. It's never you're just being a good bitch and this nigga's mistreating.
A lot of times it is, but
come on, knock it. This is what I'm saying, man.
I said a lot of times.
To all you women, man, tap in, man. I know you women, the ones that's 100 out there, keep it real, man. Y'all know that shit ain't what up.
So are you saying there's no time?
Anytime shit's fucked up, it's fucked up on both sides.
So
it's never fucked up on one side.
when the father mistreats the mother, that's not a thing. When the father mistreats the mother,
like I said, I think anytime two people go at it, this shit is 50-50. Now, I'm not talking about a nigga that just consistently whooping a bitch's ass, knocking her out, doing shit in front of her.
Well, then you got people that's...
No, I'm
then
talking
people,
about
you got the same people that say
a
that
nigga
shit.
tell you, most men, when it come to... That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That don't happen?
No, I'm not trying to say that, but what I'm trying to tell you, when it comes...
As long as you ain't trying to say that.
When it come to kids in general, men are more fucking better. Men are really the one that will try to, chill with this shit. But once it go there, you're not gonna do a bunch of nigga. And then when what the fuck you say? Come on, man, knock it off. That's what I'm saying. I feel when anything is fucked up, it's both ways. I feel we're both on some bullshit because it can't go on if we're both not on no bullshit. It don't matter if you brought some shit to me, I bugged out. I brought some shit to you, you bugged out. It don't matter. It's always a balance of both. Unless you just talking about the niggas that just knock bitches out, or you talking about the bitches that just knock niggas out. Then I understand you saying something.
Those things happen as well.
No, them shits do happen, but I'm saying as far as like when people be together years, they going at it. That shit plays a part in both of y'all. Both of y'all are just... But there's no way, what you was saying, why I say always this shit is wrong, because not even wrong, I just don't agree with it. It's just that fucking, when you speak, everything is a woman. Somehow.
Well, I can only speak as a woman because I'm a woman.
Nah, but sometimes.
I didn't say all men.
See it from another point of view. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't say all men, and I didn't say all men.
Mike Tyson and a bitch, yes. And we was talking about that. Like, when is it not okay, but when is it, all right, cool, this bitch called the police? Like, that's what I'm saying. Mike Tyson, yes, the bitch called the police. You really just on the regular giving a bitch black eyes, hitting a... Yes, the bitch called police. Some shit we have to just be honest on. Like,
and I'm glad you said that, because there are times where we come from a community where we don't dial the 9 or the 1 or the 1 after that, no matter what. Whoa. Now, like you said, at what point is it? Because if you call the police, this nigga done gave you 2 black eyes and bruised your kidney and broke your spleen.
You see that right there?
Let me finish.
No snitching.
Let me finish. He done did 1, 2, and 3. But if you ever dial the 9, the 1, or the 1 after that, there's still going to be people, maybe on his side especially, oh, she's a cop caller. Oh, she ain't had to do all that. Now, not only do we have to think about when do we take our safety into concern, now we have to fight other people in our community, in our families, immediate families.
Yeah, nah, but there's shit as like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on what type of men you talking about. There's shit that I done did in my life, as a teenager, I got into a fight or done hit a female and felt like, I went too far. You as a real man, when you went too far, regardless of what. That's what I mean. A real nigga at certain times, he take it. Damn, that was too much. Cool. So she end up, and because a lot of us, like, we don't realize it to after, because we niggas from this violence and everything else, we don't realize after, damn, she really fed me at that moment.
So now,
you know what I'm saying? It wasn't more like, I just want to see. It's a difference when a bitch just get you locked up from a bitch really feel you. And I think sometimes when, as a man,
Craft.
I done had times where I done got into it with a woman and I done seen this bitch is scared. This bitch ain't like, yo, get the fuck, this bitch is scared.
Craft.
And it's like, yo, it has you the way you like, yo, what the fuck am I doing if you're real? Because like I always say, and I said this, at some point us as men have to know when we're doing some punk shit. The same way I feel as women, you have to know when you are doing some punk shit. And I feel that's not talked about a lot. But after she say what she say, we're going to go into that.
Craft. We have to think about as well, even if you, not you personally, but even you as the man can recognize that, yeah, I took it a little too far. Maybe she was all right calling the Jakes because I couldn't do nothing else. Now, me as a woman in the situation, I have to think about, when is that time okay? When is that time okay? Plus, I have to deal with the people in my community because we don't deal with the police. And then when is it okay? Now I got to deal with your family. Not you personally, but you as the man in the situation. Now your mama's gonna be like, "Oh, this bitch." Blah, 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 blah. Now you got to deal with so many other things, and that makes you. Listen to what I'm saying. As a woman, you have to think about 3 and 4 different things before you call the police.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. And see, anytime, right? And this is what you got to stop doing. Anytime men step to the forefront, they still try to find out. There's nothing more after what I said. I am not speaking for them niggas. I am speaking for real niggas. A real nigga, when a nigga overdid it, a nigga is gonna tell his mother in the morning, nah, fall back. That shit was crack. Like,
okay,
that's what I'm
at
saying,
what time can you tell anybody's mama to do anything?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. You still not understand why.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because you're always just emotional. That's what I'm saying.
Yep,
no,
I am.
With
It's cool.
that,
But what?
the man is going to tell his mother, nah, I did too much last night. Yo, boom, boom, fuck this shit. Whatever have you. See, that's what I'm saying. Men have a way of, they going to say when they wrong, especially a real nigga. We're not talking about them fucking niggas. We're talking about real. When a real nigga do something, he is able to say, nah, yo, that shit I did to Johnny, that shit was way out of order. And fuck it, I have to deal with this shit the way it come. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't feel she's going to come to court in. But in that moment, I do understand. If a nigga put that much fear in any woman, and that's what I said.
But you're talking about real niggas. Every nigga is not a real nigga.
Then shit,
so
that's
now
on the women. Now I can't talk. Go ahead and you speak then.
Now you have to.
I never dealt with them niggas.
Okay. Every nigga is not a real nigga. And even if he is such this real nigga, you can't speak on how his family is going to react toward you for doing that. You could be the realest nigga in the land, but your family.
That's what I be trying to tell you, like, yo, and that's what I be trying to tell women, man. Get hip to what the fuck a real nigga is. See, a real nigga is not a nigga that his family go against what he say. No, the men in my family, we tell what the fuck happened. That's it. Like, ain't nothing. If one of my cousins say, yo, this what it, then that's what the fuck it is. Ain't nothing else. Ain't nobody mother gonna say nothing else. That's what I'm telling you about a real nigga. I don't know. The shit you talking about is maybe these niggas. I don't know.
In an ideal world.
No, I'm saying, like, that's real shit. Like,
it
everything
is.
I
It
speak
is
on,
real,
right? Let me
but
tell you
it's
something.
ideal.
Everything I speak on is not no shit like, yo, I say it. It's shit I've been through. Right now, we still getting it up. But like I said, as the pod go on, we going to get more in depth in this shit. More shit will come out. And, you know, we'll have them conversations the way we going. Because like I said, we building a community. I'm here to keep it 100 with y'all. Hopefully, y'all keep it 100 with me. You know what I'm saying? And we all have fucked up things that we've been through as kids in our life right now. Me, I'm a nigga. I'm never perfect. I've been through a bunch of shit. I got a bunch of motherfucking mistakes I made. That's what made me make it to where I am now. You know what I'm saying? And I tell niggas that this is why, and I want to say that. That's what brought it to me. The game is to be so, because 9 out of 10, the person that had a game, they got the game off the mistakes. You don't get the game off of the shit you done right. You get the game off of the shit you done wrong. That's what makes the game so valuable.
Or what somebody told you. You had to go through it. Someone could have gave you the blueprint and you still had to go through it to get it.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. When real dudes get into it with they female, even if a nigga said too much, I done been around niggas that be like, nah, I forced it. Yeah, I really came off. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know them other dudes. Like, even when niggas is heated, once niggas cool off, niggas could be 100. And if any nigga know me, you know, far as like Doe, Tank, Loke, anybody that really dice, niggas will tell you about me. Like, I tell the embarrassing shit about me because I feel that's the only way to get through it and not to do it again.
And when you tell them embarrassing things, or maybe you took it too far, do you tell the person that you transgressed against that same thing, or you just tell your niggas?
Nah, I tell that person too, but sometimes I think, like I said, a person being in there more, they can't understand. And I think that's where the lines, because people don't understand because they used to dealing with so many busters. In fact, that it just, baby, you know, my bag, baby, what you want me to do? I'm gonna run your bag. Well, they used to that shit. So they not used to when a motherfucker really come in, yo, I was out of order. Yo, damn, I tweaked out on. You know what I'm saying? That shit you said, that shit really fucked with me. Yo, I went overboard. You know what I'm saying? I could have came at you and just said whatever I felt, but yo, I fucked around and mushed you in your face.
That's all I'm asking.
And then you end up falling through the fucking mirror.
Oh, Lord have mercy. You walked into the
shit
punch.
happened, like,
so
word.
if you, all I'm,
See, real niggas don't say gay sayings like that. She walked into the punch.
Gay.
Like, real niggas don't say
saying
shit like that. Nigga be like, nah, I punched the bitch.
Okay,
real
but
niggas ain't gonna say she walked into the punch. I punched the bitch. I fucked up.
So you told your friends, damn, I kind of fucked up. I took it a little too far. But did you tell the person that you took it too far?
Yes, but that's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's all I'm saying.
Them being in their emotions, I don't think they can understand when a nigga say, yo, then when we got into it, yo, you was out of order. You know, us going back and forth. It was a way I could have dealt with it. You know, I could have probably just screamed in your face, yo, get the fuck out of here. Kicked you the fuck out of you, left, whatever. But I chose to take it upon myself and I smacked you. Nah, I shouldn't have did that shit. That shit was out of order for me to do. You know what I'm saying? The love I have for you, the respect I have for you, whatever it is. And that's what I'm saying. I think is real men do that shit. Because a real man know when he went too far, even with himself, his friends, his girl, you know when, that shit was too much. You know what I'm saying? And let me double back. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes even when we go too far and the consequences is bad, we accept it. It's like when niggas get in this shit downtown Boston and a nigga shoot it the fuck up and he get caught. He accept that. I shot downtown Boston up. I didn't shoot up fucking the side street. I shot, but I felt at the time it was, but then looking at it now, would I do it again? Probably not. But then that's what I'm saying. We always say that hindsight is 2020. You know what I'm saying?
Hindsight is 2020.
But I feel women start understanding the man you fuck with. Start understanding that man and his trauma and his pressure. And it's pressure out here. I can never say because, you know, I grew up with a mother, you know, a single mother. So I can never say it's harder on men or it's harder on women. I think it's just fucking hard for us. But
that's all I said.
At the same time
I said it's hard on both.
Us knowing like it's hard on ourselves, we should all think about that. If I'm a man, I should think about how hard it is on my lady. If she's a lady, she should think how hard it is on my man. I feel like we have to have that with each other. If we don't have that with each other, and that's the one thing about
agree with that.
Us as black people, we don't have nothing that is synced. Like, we're not synced together. We're really taught to go against each other.
Write it down. I agree with Oil and Water right now. I agree with him. We don't we don't have to play the I call it the oppression Olympics. We don't have to say, well, I have a harder no, you have a harder no, I have a harder. We don't have to play the oppression Olympics is what I call it. We both have it hard. So now, solution based, what are we going to do to try to help it be better? It might not be perfect.
We have that to where, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Fuck, why we have to start realizing, no, we have that with each other. We have I had it harder. We have to stop saying like, yo, I don't want to know. We know we have that. Like, it could be one motherfucker, yeah, yo, I fucked around, got stabbed. Nigga, I fucked around, got shot in my head. Like, it's just crazy. Like, that's what I'm saying. We need to stop that shit and start respecting niggas for who they are.
Oh my gosh.
Respect motherfuckers for the way you want to be respected. And that's what I tell niggas. I address niggas now the way I want to be addressed it. So I don't have to address a motherfucker in a tough way, a crazy way, because I don't want a person to address me like that. I don't want a motherfucker to feel they're going to do something to me without talking to me, because I don't want to move like that. I feel if I have a problem with a person, I should be able to hit this nigga up, speak to the nigga, and we go from there. If we leave and we feel, okay, this is a situation, or we feel we don't fuck with each other, I feel that's better. But to feel, yo, I'm just going to do something, dog, this shit's crazy. And that's what I say, man. We going to leave it on that note.
I swear, because
You
that was
can't
it.
fucking... You can't start to love anybody else till you love yourself. And I tell most street niggas that, yo, we all a bunch of niggas that grew up not loving ourselves. I would never say we hate ourselves, because every street nigga want to live. You know what I'm saying? But we grow up not having that love for ourselves. With not having that love for ourselves, it makes it not have the love for our
somebody
brother.
else.
You know what I'm saying? The other motherfucker that we see every day. You know what I'm saying? And I always said that, like, we bumping the niggas that we see every morning for 6 months and won't say what up.
Good morning.
And that's just niggas. And
Head
I don't
nod.
know about women, but I'm speaking on niggas. We do that shit all the time. That's why I try to make it a thing. If I see you a lot, I just be like, what up on GP? It don't even be nothing, because it's like, you know, motherfuckers that live on my street, yo, I look out for your car, you look out for my car. You know what I'm saying? It's like your neighbor is there for a reason. I don't know if people know that. Your fucking neighbor is there for a reason. And it's for y'all to work together. You got to understand, y'all are people that live in close proximity of each other. So y'all should be into knowing each other, knowing, like, yo, each other's number. Like, that's the shit we got to get into. Stop looking at each other like, yo, it might be a problem. They might try to do something to harm you, but looking at to where we can help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Because being in that pandemic, it show you might need your neighbor, you might need tissue, might need napkins, might need sugar, might need
eggs,
whatever, you might need gas,
tell you
whatever the
what.
fuck it could be.
I'll
At
tell
this
you
time,
what.
you might need to fuck around and get the shitters out. Nigga next door might have the kids over his shitters out. You know what I'm saying? My homie said he's selling them shits too. Fucking around, nigga say, yo, he got them COVID shits out. So when you
Yo.
niggas want that sit having or that football team, that nigga got them
I
shits
tell you
out.
what, we will hustle anything, honey.
And all you big booty bitches, we only selling it to you if we can hit you in the ass with the COVID shot. If you want it in your own, we making you pay double.
Oh my god!
But now you already know what it is, man. It's your style podcast, man. We here. It's another one. Good looking for fucking with us. The merch on deck. Go fuck with us. Shout out to my homie Dice.
Loaded Dice, Slime Luciano, Billy Escobar, any other Boston acts.
My nigga Mozzie.
Mozzie, Boston Music Works.
My nigga Doe. My nigga Low. My nigga
Everybody.
Big City in the building.
This
My
your style
nigga Maine,
podcast.
wherever the fuck you at.
Somewhere.
My nigga E down south, get to it.
Maine will be late to his own funeral, but he gonna
You
show
dig?
up. But he gonna show up.
Shout out to everybody that fuck with us, man. We fuck with y'all, man. Like I said, we ain't nothing that's better than y'all. We something that fuck with y'all. Fuck with us.
Upstairs.
Shit, stop spinning.